So, hello, I am mümin-can-yilmaz. So I wanted to create a video documentation for the assessment project that I've been implementing. I'm just going to give a little briefing about the project so you can find your way into the project easier. So this is the repository, public repository that I've uploaded the project into, and project is a Java project, Java Maven project. It uses Java version 17 and together with Spring Boot 3 framework, and let me get into it as quickly as I can. So I believe that you will be finding most of the information that you need under the readme.md. I do have an ER diagram of the entities that I've created, but I first wanted to talk about a little bit of dependencies and the libraries that I've been using. So I use the PostgreSQL database for the data that I've been keeping, and with that, of course, Spring Boot Data JPA dependency I used. Let me show you the POM XML here. And for database versioning, I have used Liquibase since Spring Boot has an integration with it. When the application starts, the Liquibase scripts and changelogs are executed. And yeah, as you can see, I have a PostgreSQL dependency. And for the documentation, I have Spring Doc OpenAPI dependency, which will create us an OpenAPI document for the APIs that I've created. And beside that, I have Spring Retry and Aspect dependencies for since I wanted to retry functionality of the Spring when I'm fetching the data from the Cupid APIs, the facility, amenity, and hotel datas. I use that retry functionality over there, which I'll be showing you guys, and as Lombok dependency for getter, setters, and builders and constructors for easy usage. And I haven't used any mapper dependency like Mapstruct, so there are manual implementations of mappers from GPA entities to domain entities in the code. And besides that, let's see. Oh yeah, I have a Spring Boot Starter Cache dependency, which I'm using alongside with Redis. So, and after that, Spring Boot Starter Test dependency comes along with Spring Boot application. And yeah, besides units, I'm using Mockito to mock my services for unit test, for my unit test mainly. And as last, since the project is on Spring Boot 3, I can use test containers for integration testing and app testing. Then I did. I have PostgreSQL and Redis test containers in the code, in the integration tests, which you can see under here. And I want to go into the project a little bit. Under sources, here are the Liquibase changelogs. You can check those out. Again, as I said, in here entity relation diagram, you can check this out, and also you can see it on the README file too. And I have used the layered structure here as a clean architecture. And as you can guess, I have a config package for my local configuration, all of the configuration basically. These are the mappers that I've used, and here is a persistence package which holds the GPA entities and GPA repositories that I have. And for the REST package, I have a Cupid client implementation, since I'm going to an external API that are stationed on the REST package here, and I have my controller here and requests under there. So for a scheduler, I actually used scheduler for fetching the data from Cupid APIs, facility, amenity, and hotel datas. I have use the Spring scheduler and configured it to fetch the data. And under service package, as you can guess, I have my hotel facility and amenity services and some other services that I need. And under utils package, I have some constant and exception things. Basically, pretty simple project. I have tried to stay as simple as I can, and let me see, anything I haven't, did I miss? Yeah, I have again. I do have a high method unit test coverage, but as it comes to line coverage, I believe it might be low. I checked it with Jacoco integrated. Well, Jacoco is integrated with IntelliJ, so I checked it. Jacoco do unit test coverage, but I'm not sure what was the coverage. So for the project, actually, you can just clone the repository, open it up, and just run Maven clean package. After that, this will run the test. By the way, I haven't created a different profile for testing, so integration tests and unit tests will be run together. And after that, actually, you can just docker compose up, execute this command, and since it has a docker compose file in there, it will create a Redis container, PostgreSQL container, and this is Liquibase integrated. It will create a sheen for it and run the application on there. So application will be run on 8085 port, and you can actually access that on your, since we have a OpenRP documentation, you can access it on this URL and see the endpoints. And I have some endpoints only on hotel property, and I have a general filter right here that you can use, and you can check out the filter fields. It is paginated, and yeah, I have a CRUD APIs for hotel and get all and get details, such things. And yeah, that's the general gist of the project. Thank you.